Hello, everybody. Parker Bronica, joined by Jay Ferguson and Joe Bach. Tonight, we have the first leg of the usual triple header. However, it will be played on a Wednesday due to transportation issues for Chaw. The normal games will resume on Friday. However, we have the matchup between the Titans and the Cardinals today.
Well, Parker, it was originally set to be a doubleheader with the ladies and the gentlemen, and the no freshman girls at Shaw. So this is what we are, a standalone game tonight.
Yep.
And it's always good to see the young kids play and see what's coming up in the future.
Absolutely. The freshman team this year is 11-2, coming off a loss to Bedford. As the Titans control the chip, Seth Wilson gets the ball, kicks it down to the lineup, and layup no good. Shaw recovers the rebound. Looks like Lampkin guarded by Killian. Kicks it over to Moore. Moore down to House. Down to the paint, can't control. Llanos driving up court and stolen by Shaw, number 15 Moore. Looks like the center House is running the offense here. But then again, centers don't mean much on freshmen.
Yeah. The tallest kid jumped.
Yep. Looks like that's deflected by Jenkins. Jenkins up for the layup, and good. 2-point lead for the Titans. Titans started the season 10-0 on the freshman side of things. 1-2 in their last 3, though.
And
Blocked by Llanos.
that has more to do with the teams they've played lately than it does with the way they're playing.
Had a decent chance, got Bedford last night, but Avon Killian fouled out in the fourth quarter. He's been averaging 14 over his last 5. Speaking of, guarded by Killian. Rebound goes to 35. And shot's good from Moore. Ware, excuse me.
Alonzo Ware.
Killian bringing it up court here. Sign down to Llanos. Over to Seth.
Luke
Wilson, excuse me, and one.
Big Luke.
Misspoke there. Brothers playing in West Virginia currently.
Well, at 8 o'clock tonight, as a matter of fact.
Starting defensive tackle for the Titans football squad. And it looks like we have a 30-second timeout from the Titans.
Interesting to get a timeout that quick when nothing major is a kilter, but obviously Coach Dax McCall saw something he didn't like, and it's more on the defensive end as you see him gesturing to the floor in front of them. But Parker, for the time we have here, did you know that you can sign up for text notifications from your child's school?
Can we now?
Yes, you can. If you text Y or yes to 67587, School Messenger will send you updates for any and all buildings you selected in final forms. Why is that important? Be the first kid on your block to know about a snow day. That's why it matters. Connect with the schools and get updates all from one system.
As you mentioned, the timeout, head coach Dax McCall, he has been phenomenal this year. I mean, he really has been around the program for a long time. Just an absolutely great coach.
Yeah, Dax played here at Admiral King, and he's been the freshman or the JV coach the last few years.
Shot is good.
And has always done a nice job getting his kids organized, getting them to play hard, and getting them to do what the varsity coach wants, perhaps most of all.
As Lampkin couldn't let the shot go.
Jenkins.
Killian shoots it up court, up for the layup, and it looks like we have a charge for alcohol.
Mordecai Connor just a little bit out of control there. And I think I might have gone with a travel there, but it was going to definitely be a turnover.
Shaw brings up the court. Can't control it in there. Whoa!
Give me that.
Connor. Wow. Shot it right to the Titans bench. That was Lampkin that couldn't get the shot up. House to inbound. Defended by Killian. Shot up. And good. That looked like number 3 Matthews. Killian shoots it up to Connor. Connor back to Killian. Killian back over to Connor in the corner. Quick pass over to Wilson.
Nice cut.
Cutter layup. No good. Out of bounds, Shaw ball. That was 23 Boyd.
It's, Shaw's playing a zone defense, and one of the ways that's really effective to attack that zone is to get the ball to the high post from one side and have him turn opposite and reverse it just like Luke did there.
Shot up was no good. Second shot good. That is more. Titans bringing up the court here. Killian over the wing, kicks over the corner. Boyd. Boyd back to Killian. Killian setting up, bringing it back to the top here. Looks like a reach and foul. They calling that
3, I believe.
Could have went either way. So fouls on number 3, Matthews.
This freshman team for the Titans has some nice overall size. They don't have a 6'7" guy or anything like that, but they've got several guys in the 6'1", 6'2" range.
Yep.
Luke Wilson shot it long, and I'd like to see the Titans sharing the ball, but down there, shoot the ball, fellas.
Right. Drive it in to center.
Good help there.
Pass up. Shooting foul.
33.
Looks like on number 33. Yep. Luke Wilson. The other funny thing about this freshman squad is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 little brothers over here.
Yeah, I was noticing the names. You've got
Yep, Avon Killian, brother playing on varsity. We have Daniel's brother playing on varsity. Janos, sister playing on varsity, and then Wilson, obviously, his brother's up at West Virginia currently.
Is that a different Jenkins than the Tiana that plays on the varsity for the girls? I don't know.
I believe make it 5.
I was looking at some of these, and I see second and third generation names. I coached a couple of Eversons here.
Yep. Second shot, no good. Wilson with the rebound.
In fact, if it's the same family, that'd be a third generation of the Eversons.
Jenkins over. Kicks over to Janos. Over to Killian. Killian bringing it outside.
See how easy it is to turn the floor over from the middle.
Jenkins on the wing. Kicks it over to Connor. Connor with a nice crossover move over to Killian in the corner. Killian with a shot. Up and no good. Missed everything. Wilson couldn't pass the ball back out there. Transition basket. Layup no good. Killian pushing it up the court here to Connor. Connor up. Shot no good.
I love the aggressive nature on the break, but we're attacking sometimes 1 and 2 on 3 and 4, and we're not pressing advantages. We're pressing to a disadvantage.
Yep.
That's a double dribble. Yes, it was.
It's on 35 Ware. 6-foot freshman forward.
Daniel Soto, number 3, in for the first time.
Starting to get some more playing time as of late. Connor kicks over to Killian. Killian over to Soto. Down to Janos.
There it was again.
Connor with the look. No good, can't convert. Looks like Soto tipped it out of bounds there.
If there is one negative in basketball at these young ages now, it's the reliance on the three-point shot.
Yeah.
You stop and you think that these guys last year were playing with a different size basketball. And
fouls on Soto.
And we're, the reliance on the three.
Yeah.
And it's got to be difficult as a coach because you want to develop that and at the same time win in the over reliance. If you don't have somebody shooting at least 35% from behind the arc, you're being hurt as a team. You'd rather get the close in 2.
First foul shot from House is good.
He's now got 2 points.
Chance to make it a 3-point lead here. No good. Looks like we have a lane violation on 33 Wilson.
I noticed on the first shot he kind of stepped back, and you've got to kind of stay put. You can't go in, but you can't be distraction either, and I think that's what they called him for there.
Shot was good. Janos inbound to Killian. I think in the games we covered so far, you've always mentioned Killian as a gym rat. Well, for anybody who is unaware, all of our games this year are streamed through the Huddle Cam. Soto shots up and good.
There's one.
Well, all of our games are streamed through the Huddle Cam. So the Huddle Cam sometimes runs after the games. For an hour after the game, it followed Avon Killian shooting around by himself in an empty gym.
And I can believe that. I've seen Avon in the gym since he
Soto
could
with
walk.
steal. Connor kicks over
Nice
Llanos.
share.
A little bit behind him, but covered. Basket
Nice,
good.
and a nice catch. I like the idea of giving the ball up to the first open man who's ahead.
Titans press defense there. Got away with a reach in. Killian with a jumper. No good.
That was a lob. And good decision to pull it out.
Yeah. Titans looking to reset their offense. Killian kicks in to Llanos. Llanos, good ball movement from the Titans here. Down to Llanos. Great movement. Just couldn't convert on the layup.
That was excellent. Yeah. Yeah, I could see the frustration building when he missed the last one.
Yeah.
And Llanos got a technical there. And it was not an anger technical, it was a frustration technical.
It's like Jenkins.
But that's part of growing and learning. Is one of the reasons that high schools and schools in general sponsor athletics is it helps people learn to deal with their frustrations in a very public manner.
Lampkin to shoot. First shot off the front of the rim.
And I'm sure that Llanos is sitting over there right now thinking, I'm not mad at anybody but myself for missing that layup.
Yeah. Second shot, no good. Shaw will retain possession here. In high school, a technical is 2 shots and the ball.
Yes, it is.
Ware to inbound. Inbounded to Lampkin. Lampkin bring it over half court here, guarded by Killian.
That's good pressure.
Yep. Connor went for the steal, tipped it away enough to get out. Killian just got the ball here. Open lane, goes up, and got it. Tie game.
12-8.
Oh, excuse me. 12-8. More great pressure by Killian. Shaw will retain possession, though. Ware again to inbound. Soto defending. Back over to Ware, guarded by Jenkins. Ware sizing him up, pulls it back, picks up his dribble, kicks it over.
They're trying to run a little bit of high clear and play a little pick and roll up top. That's going to be 2 on Wilson.
Yep. So I took a moment looking for number 11, who is not on the roster.
Yeah. 23 Boyd in for the Titans.
Saved it right before you go over half court. Lampkin call for the screen. Used it. Drive it in.
Whistle. NBA type continuation.
Yep.
Wow.
Looks like it. Wow. Took 2 steps after that, too. Well, that'll make it a 10-point game. Or a 10-point from Shaw. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, Lampkin looking for a 3-point play. Had just 0 for 2 from the line as he shot the technical shots.
Yeah. Well, the reach looked like it occurred around the foul line.
I'm not disagreeing with the call. Just didn't think it should have been a shooting foul. Yeah. There, that looked much better.
Yep. Jenkins to inbound. Over to Connor. Connor bringing it up court here. Connor fighting the pressure. Gets it away to Killian.
Nobody at the foul line. Still a zone, fellas.
Yep. Titans with their normal spread look here. Coach Killian refers to it as an in-game timeout for varsity. Connor over to Soto. Soto back to Connor. Connor with a shot. Up and missed everything.
Well, it was the right idea with 1.6 now left on the clock that you had. He had an open look.
Yep.
And a couple of guys underneath. And that'll do it.
That is a half-court look. All right. We will be back to you after this break.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included.
What?
If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see them do things that will help change the world, that'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
And welcome back, everybody. Here for some second quarter action. Titans up by 1. Looks like we have a new substitution. 2 new substitutions for the 3 new substitutions for the Titans.
That's another thing that Coach McCall does really well, is gets his kids all some court time.
Yep.
Davion Moy, number 2.
Rodney Azario and
Michael Andrews, number 10.
Andrews. Yep. Janos is back in the game after his technical. Lampkin guarded by Moy.
There's the high screen and roll.
Yep.
And
wow, good shot.
Work just the way you draw it up.
Alonzo Ware, 6 foot forward.
That's one of the things you have to decide is how you're going to play that. And there's an unforced error by the Titans.
Yeah, a little too high, a little too much heat.
Well, and one thing you don't want to do as a guard is get used to putting the ball up high to pass it. Especially, unless you're a 6'7" guard.
Right.
And there's the same situation. They blitzed, and then they recovered better that time.
Traveling violation. Looks like called on 35 Ware. Oh, excuse me. 15 more.
It's still the zone look. There they get somebody.
Up top over to Jenkins.
That's it. Be active hands
Jenkins
up there.
Janos got open in the post. The one thing about Janos I've noticed so far watching him play, he has a tendency to look for the pass rather than the basket.
He just did right there.
I mean, I don't know if it's a confidence thing, which will develop over time, but it's just, he gets down there, he'll have a lane, and he just decides, let's kick it back out.
That's a scorer's position. That baseline, we used to say dead spot to dead spot.
And there he goes.
Nice rebound in traffic.
Andrews kicks out to Moy. Moy with the open look. No good. Rebound to Janos. Janos over Jenkins in the wing.
Hands active.
Tried to force a pass that wasn't there. Andrews got it either way. Blocked. 35 Ware. Lampkin bringing it up court again. Tight defense. Tip by Janos. Recovered by Ware. Shot up and good.
And see, there's no consistency to how the Titans are playing that. That time on the pick, the player that was covering Ware kind of stayed with the ball for a double team, and nobody slid over to protect on the roll, and he got a wide open layup.
Janos wasn't ready for it, but he got it anyways. Shot up. Zario couldn't get it. Jenkins with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Zario. Jenkins driving.
That's a good take.
Good. That was really good.
I was just going to say there's the open man on the baseline, but he found an opening and made a nice move.
30-second timeout from Shaw.
This is picked up quite nicely.
Well, did everybody know that the EMAs are now online this year? Forms are available at lorainschools.org/Final Forms. Final Forms allows you to easily update contact information as needed with a couple clicks of a button. If you need help, call the Final Forms hotline at 440-830-4024 or email finalforms@loraincsd.org. Again, Final Forms are online at lorainschools.org/Final Forms. You need them for everything. Make sure they're filled out.
Students you need to make sure that that's done, because that's how you get an ED.
That is how you get an ED.
They go to that list and see who they can call for permission. No form, no ED.
Titans down by 1. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second here. Looks like Boyd checked in during the break. Ware to inbound. Over to Lampkin. Lampkin bringing it up court here, guarded by Azario. Going for the outside, went baseline.
And that's a point of emphasis from a few years ago, is the hand check. And Osario checked him all the way up, and it wasn't much of a factor until the offensive player stepped on the sideline, and then it was really that he pushed him out.
Yep. Lampkin guarded by Moy.
See, now they got to recover.
Huge thing you notice in the freshman squad as well is they tried to jump a lot of passes. Fouls on 23 Boyd. But I mean, essentially, in any situation where there's a screen, wherever, they'll try to get that quick double, deflect the pass. 1-on-1 free throw attempt here.
And they're not. Coach McCall on the sidelines is talking about being wide and moving your feet, and that's something that has been an issue here this whole game for the Titans up top, is just getting beat on first steps.
As Killian checked in. First shot, rolls off, no good. Rebound, and shot up by number 30, House. Expect to see a lot of Avon tonight. Usually has to split his time between JV and freshman. No freshman, or no JV, means he can play the whole game.
Right.
Obviously in high school we have the 6-quarter rule. So you can play 6 quarters in any combination of games that you'd like, but it cannot exceed 6 quarters.
And it used to be a 5-quarter rule till this year. But if you broke it in the past, it was a technical foul. Now if you break it, it's a forfeit.
Really?
Yep.
And good by House.
Considering the fact that if you break it, it's going to be either in the JV game or probably the varsity game. That's a big penalty now. Yep. So
Killing over to Jenkins. Jenkins kicks it
nice
down.
Find.
Wow.
Nice find.
Moy with the open look. And in and out.
Got toilet bowled, as they used to say.
Andrews lost it, lost his bounce, lost the ball. Killing with a fast steal. Driving up court here, taking it to the wing. Pulled back out, slowing it down for the Titans. Oh, never mind, shooting it. And air ball. Andrews couldn't convert. Afterwards, Jenkins get the ball. Back to Killian.
We're not spending enough time trying to make shots. We're trying to take shots before they get blocked or we get fouled, and we've got to make shots. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but Avon heaved that one up a little quick before he was ready, and then the one down below that Andrews took was kind of, let me shoot it before so I don't get it blocked. Go up strong.
Jenkins, wow, okay.
He'd have to do that a couple more times before I think that he'd practice that. But got it on the square, and when you do that, good things can happen.
Lampkin with a good crossover move on Moy, couldn't connect on the shot. Foul, yep.
One of the things
House back to the line
that I would think all the teams in this program could improve on is we do not put bodies on people when we rebound. And there was the perfect example. There were a whole bunch of people jumping straight up. Nobody boxed out. And you can't make up for two things, size and position. And you're going to be as tall as you're going to be, but you can't make up for the position. Get a body on someone. Nobody can jump when somebody's leaning on them.
Yeah.
Wholesale substitutions.
So
Wilson,
it looks like
Janos, Connor, and Jenkins.
Second shot from House, no good. Janos with the rebound. He gets a lot of rebounds. Very lanky.
Yeah. You just hope he keeps growing.
Yeah.
Because I'd say he's a good 6'2". Turn and
Here's down the
face.
key over to Jenkins. Yeah.
Look opposite, or look low. That's it.
There you go. Down to Wilson. Great
Nice
pass.
find, Luke.
And Titans threw it away. Backcourt violation.
Shoot the ball, son.
Where to inbound?
Part of that is just getting used to knowing where you're at on the court.
Right.
Nice move. That young man's a player. Alonzo Ware's got 8 now.
Knack for the free throw line as well. Connor driving. Want to dump it off to Wilson. Just threw it away again.
Now, I'm going to tell you that that's a good look. Yeah, it was out of bounds. That's a good look for a pass, but you can't throw the ball down there and expect somebody to catch it.
Right.
So a good look without a passing lane, just keep the ball.
Yeah.
Bring it back out. And one of the things that back out with a dribble.
Dumped off. Ware up. Couldn't hit the shot.
And there we were again, standing behind.
Wilson gets the rebound. Titans ball. Foul on.
Where, I believe.
Yeah, he called 33, but a little bit of confusion. Killian bringing up the court. Kicks over Connor. Back to Killian up top. Killian with a deep 3 off the front of the rim.
Now, I'm here to tell you that even if that shot had gone in, it wasn't a good shot in the team offense kind of thing.
Yeah.
We've taken some shots that we can get anytime.
Right. Deep pass from Ware to House. House bringing it up on Wilson.
Into Wilson.
And
charging
foul. All right.
Big Luke, varsity defensive lineman that he is, said, something hit me?
Yeah, he didn't even move. Laughing down court right now.
Mm-hmm.
Killian bringing it up. Guarded by Lampkin. Kicks over to Jenkins. Got Wilson in the post. Kicks it down there to him. Janos on the cut.
And that's how you design it, right there.
We go. Yep.
So you try to operate that triangle on one side of the floor between the baseline man, the high post, and the wing. And the first thing that high post does is look low, and if that's not open, then look opposite.
Yep. Janos' sister is playing over Maple Heights tonight.
Oh, okay.
That is why the wonderful, illustrious Beth Hilco is not operating the scoreboard.
Oh, that explains.
Janos' first shot off the front of the rim. She told me she had to pick between varsity and freshman and picked varsity.
Okay, I guess she keeps the scorebook on the road?
Yeah. Shot up and good. Substitution. 3 Matthews checking the game for Shaw.
Now this last minute 22 here with Shaw in a 2-point lead, you want to make sure you'd like to be ahead at the half, but you don't want to lose contact.
You're going
to get the ball coming out in the second half. That's a 1-and-1. And this young man, 35, Ware, has been a problem the whole half.
Huge knack for getting the free throw line.
Because we haven't stayed in front of him.
Yeah.
We're reaching and trying to make steals instead of I just looked down at the door and Brian Corey was in a defensive stance saying quit reaching.
First shot good. 2-point lead for Shaw.
9 points in the half for Ware.
Second shot off the back of the rim.
Nice board there.
Connor bringing it up court here. Picked up his dribble. Kicks over to Janos. Janos to Killian. Back over to Jenkins. Fast ball moving from the Titans. Janos looking for the drive here. Dumps it off to Wilson. Wilson with a spin move. Up, no good. Janos grabbed the rebound. Up, no good.
And that Janos didn't go up to make that shot. He went up to get that shot off.
Yep.
And there's a foul on Matthews. It'll go the other way. Now, Parker, I'm not sure that the score is right. Wasn't it 18-16?
I believe it should be
19-16.
Yeah, I believe it should be 19 or 20.
Okay,
16,
I know that.
I think the Titans lost, or Shaw lost a point. At some
Either
point.
Shaw lost a point or Lorain gained a point because we were up 2 and they made a foul shot.
The dump. We'll figure that out at halftime. Get it sorted.
Now it's tied on the board.
It's one of those where I think it looked like a foul.
I'm not going to say anything. That's a call you'd like to see made either by the official that's down there or somebody a little bit closer.
Yeah.
They have shot. Let's see. This will be 2,
Matthews
4,
hits the first.
16 foul shots in the half.
Wow. Yeah, that feels right. Boyd checking the game for Janos.
I mean, this. There we went backwards.
Off back the rim.
It was us that got the extra point. It's 20-18 now.
Killian up. And, yep. Foul will be on 15 more. 2 shots for Killian. Just a quick moment. Anybody who's interested in playing softball this year at Lorain High, the time is now to prep for a great season. Let's get your body, mind, and skills in shape. Wednesdays from 2:30 to 3:30 in the weight room, and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. will be open gym. Remaining dates will be February the 5th and February the 12th. Second shot, good. Full timeout from Shaw. 17 seconds left in the half. 1 point lead for the Titans.
Kind of the. Now, I'm thinking that the score is wrong again.
Yeah.
It was 20-20, and we picked up a point on the timeout, but.
It looks like the referee's potentially going to check that out. New scorekeeper. Going to be some kinks in the system. No adjustments made yet.
Well, it's one of the things that you don't have there, and it happens a lot of times in a freshman game, is you've only got one scorebook.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have anybody checking. You're cross-checking. And, you know, Lorain is one of the few spots where you go for a freshman game and have adults at the scorer's table, believe it or not. It's kind of like going for a freshman football game where they grab 3 people out of the stands to do the chains.
Yep.
So we're going to go with 21-20 Lorain.
All right. Score for now. Where to inbound. Expect him to get it back pretty fast. Inbound it to House. House bringing it up court. Same look for Shaw here. Oh, and threw it off his foot. Able to recover, though. And traveling violation. 10 seconds left in the half here. 1 point lead, allegedly.
There was another one that was called from the back court.
Jenkins to inbound. Killian looking for the ball. Connor spotting up on the wing.
Last shot time for the Titans. They extend
3
the zone.
Left. 1 second. Layup. No good.
That was.
All right. Well, that'll be that for the first half action. We'll try to get this scoreboard situation figured out before the start of the third quarter. See everybody soon.
It's not just the ships, the armor, something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won. We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
What do you wish for? A nice life? Nice things? Or do you wish for something more? A sense of purpose? Do you wish to discover a cure? To write code that cracks an unsolvable question? To further our exploration into space? Or to invent something that changes everything right here on Earth? Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, over halftime, we did get the scoreboard situation figured out a little bit. Shaw on the way to the locker room scored an extra point, as it is 21-21 in the third quarter.
And I thought it should be tied when they went in. Now, part of the problem the Titans have here is the warehouse problem. And that is that Alonzo Ware and Markel House have 15 points between them.
Oh, I like that, Jay.
Down in the bigs downstairs, and it's just been pick and roll stuff.
Yep. Killian with a shot in the corner, no good.
There was the triangle again. You saw it. Now the baseline guy, we missed him in the middle there. There he is.
Janos couldn't handle it. Kicks over to Wilson. Wilson going up strong with it. Blocked. Rejected by House. As Lampkin drives it up the floor on the other end and swatted by Janos. House to inbound. Lampkin up.
That was blocked from behind.
Blocked by Connor. Good denial from the Titans. Ware sizing up Killian. House down low. Blocked by Wilson. Jump ball. Stays with Shaw. House to inbound. Kicks it over to Lampkin. Lampkin looking for the shot. Blocked by Jenkins. Connor saves it. Killian gets the ball, bringing it up court. Kicks it over to Connor. Connor driving down low. Tries to pass it back out to Wilson. Couldn't connect. Lampkin driving up here. And
that's good, again, good court vision, but make the pass so you can handle it in that one hand. Only in a freshman game. Janos went clear to the back gym to chase the ball down, picked it up, and shot a layup in the basket down there.
Matthews to shoot two.
Could be a new sport. We could use all the baskets. And then everybody could play at once.
Shot rims out. Oh, man. I think he missed the layup down there,
He did miss the layup. He didn't use the glass.
Oh, Matthews' second shot. Looking for the 1-point lead. Nope. He has a real weird lungy motion in his free throws.
Yes. And part of it at this age for some of these
with a nice
smaller,
crossover move up. Couldn't get the layup. Janos follows and good.
Nice rebound. That's the layup that counted. Is just strength. Last year, remember, these kids used a smaller basketball in the 8th grade.
Right.
And some of them are still growing into what we hope are bigger bodies.
Great
nice pass by Killian.
Janos.
And there is a catchable pass that led to that layup. If that pass had been any lower, he wouldn't have been able to go up with it and probably would have either ended up traveling or out of bounds. That pass was beautiful.
Right. Quick full timeout from Shaw.
Well, a 4-point lead in this game has been about as big as it's been. It's gone back and forth. Titans up 1 at the end of the first, tied at half. So it just hasn't gotten much bigger than that. And you just get the feeling that one of these teams has a chance to grab onto this game and and make it theirs, and claim it, for want of a better word, with getting some momentum behind them.
Well, the Titans came out of the half, and they were looking much, much better defensively. The shot contests are definitely there. And over to the Killian thing, as a shooter, he can definitely be streaky.
Right.
However, his passes are 9 times out of 10
he passes the
amazing.
ball very well.
Yeah. Great court vision for his size.
You hope for his sake that he gets the same growth spurt that Asaya had.
Right.
Because if you look at Avon, that's about where Asaya was last year. And now Asaya's, 6'1" almost.
Right.
So you hope for his sake he grows just like his big brother did.
Yep. I mean, even if he can get 6 inches, 5 inches.
Well, I think if Avon Killian can get over 6 feet, he's got a potential to play lower level Division I basketball.
Yeah,
because I think
absolutely.
he's the kind of a kid that loves the game.
Yeah.
And super competitive. And
Foul on Jenkins and one from House.
And there's that combination again. This young man is going to shoot his 9th free throw.
Yeah. Well, over to Killian, too. He started running cross country.
Oh, okay.
Just so he could be in better shape for basketball. And for anybody who's ran cross country before, it's a tough experience.
That was a violation on the layup. He got it. The shooter knew it wasn't going in, and the shooter has to wait until it hits the rim, just like everybody else.
Connor bringing it up court. Up at the top, kicks it over to Killian. Killian back to Connor. Connor shoves it into Janos. Janos kicks it to Killian. Killian with the open look, and off the top. Out of bounds, Shaw ball. Ware to inbound. Check that. Matthews to inbound. Gonna look for Ware here, I'm assuming. Yep.
Nice.
Great steal by Janos.
That's how you sprint back on defense.
Killian bringing it up, pulls it back out. Kicks over to Jenkins. Jenkins one pump up, back over to Jenkins, down to Janos. Triangle at work here. Great pass.
Beautiful.
Just threaded the needle right to Luke Wilson for the layup.
Nice. It was almost like he was just showing what you talked about, his court vision and awareness.
Yep.
And again, the pass was right where it needed to be.
Defense here.
There's so much more to passing than getting the ball. It's where the ball goes.
Yeah. Blocked by Wilson.
That one was a tough call.
Yeah. Number 30 House to the line.
Again.
Yeah. Well, another thing with Killian with his passes as well is for his size, he gets a lot of zip on the ball.
Yeah.
And for anybody who's played before, it can be tough to get that. It really can be.
Well, you usually sacrifice accuracy when you put
Boyd to check in.
Luke will come out with his 3 fouls, and Boyd will come in. Luke told me he had fouled out of the last game. Not last night, but there's another violation, and he's looking at his coach, and his coach is saying, don't look over here.
Hitting to Connor. Connor bringing it up court. Heads up. Kicks it over to Killian.
There's
Killian
that
down to
triangle.
Janos. Yep. Boyd goes up with it, and he's fouled.
Okay, now one of the things these young fellas are going to learn is that little 8 to 10 foot jump shot there from the baseline is a great looking shot.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, and the huge tendency that I've noticed so far is when they do get inside, they just get in a little bit too far, a little bit too deep, and then they're under the basket, and they're trying to force it up, and it comes out funny.
And at this level, the strength isn't there to force it up.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going through other freshmen, but you still need the strength to get it up through arms. I'm trying to remember the game we did. Warrensville Heights had on their varsity had a 6'7" freshman.
Right.
but he was very, very thin.
Janos the
And
rebound.
you could tell he's going to be a good player if he can get stronger. And that's what
Shot
a
up
lot
top
of this
wow.
is. Janos,
Great
again,
foul, though.
he's come out
Almost got the
doing
steal.
everything.
Guarding on Matthews, blocked by Janos.
Now that's playing hard. That's recovering.
We'll jump back to your last point. Not many freshmen look like Luke Wilson.
No.
Killian guarding. Since Ware's taking a more of a point guard role here, he's guarded by Killian. That's interesting. Ware looks like blocked by Janos again.
Whistle. We've got an injury at half court, and it's
Official timeout.
that's good officiating. The official saw it, and Shaw had the ball. So, officials are encouraged to let the play out if there's an advantage for one team or the other. But that time now, when the team with the ball has a player that's injured, unless they are in an advantage, they'll stop it, and that's good officiating. Looks like somebody got whacked in the eye.
Yeah.
Tracy Menges there to check on him. See if he needs it taped or iced.
Dumps it off to Howe. Blocked by Janos again.
Now, I don't know what was said at halftime, but Janos has come out.
That is, by my count, 7 blocks for him so far today.
I mean, he has been all over the place. He's had a couple steals this quarter. I think he's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yep.
Titans by 6. Nicely done.
Over to Jenkins. Jenkins with the open 3. Nailed it.
I coached with a young man who was the leading scorer in Bowling Green history at the time, and he used to say, anytime you go from the inside out, that shot seems to always go in. And one of the reasons is the man's usually open because the defense usually collapses to the ball.
Connor bringing it up court here. Kicks it to Killian. Killian driving baseline. Brings it back out. Look for Jenkins. Over to Connor. Connor out to Jenkins. Jenkins with another wide open look. No good.
Good ball movement. That's a good
Ball
shot.
his own shot. And
Janos.
Janos with the follow. Wow.
And all of a sudden, the lead is 11.
So that would be 8 points. That means out of 13 points scored from the Titans, 8 of them
13-2 in the quarter right now
are scored by Janos.
Yep. And this one, I don't know that Shaw is trying to figure out how it got that way so quick. And the reason is the rebounds that they were getting in the first half were getting primarily Janos.
Yep.
And he's stuck back 3 or 4 of them, and I know he's got 8 points in the quarter. And it looks to me like the young man who got hit in the face is good to go again when his name is called.
27 seconds left here. Just a quick reminder that Lorain City Schools have a wonderful wraparound service. It's help for students and families. I mean, you can get anything from mental health, health care, crisis response, behavior management, and youth and family education services, and way, way more than that if you can sign up for wraparound care. Call the number 440-830-HELP or email help@lorainschools.org. It's really a wonderful program, and I encourage anybody who needs it to contact them. Titans come back out here. .11 lead for the Titans. 2:45 to go in the third. Lampkin to inbound. Ware looking for the ball. Guarded by Killian. Killian looking with the steal. Matthews with the ball. Guarded by Jenkins. Up. Contested by Janos. And that looked like a block for him again.
And that one, somebody came down. I think it's going to be 23 Boyd. Now, one of the reasons that the Titans have been successful here in this quarter is they've kept people off the foul line.
Yep.
Although House has had three attempts, he's missed all 3. Now Matthews is to the line for his 5th and 6th attempts of the game.
Soto and Wilson looking to check in for the Titans. First shot, good. Llanos and Connor out.
Llanos has been a walking bucket. I don't know that I could have taken him
I
out.
couldn't have taken him out, no. Second shot
Parker?
away from Matthews. Yep.
I'm going to give you some good news.
What's up?
You get to sleep in tomorrow.
Oh, do I now? Why is that?
No school.
Whoa. Now, wonderful school board member, what does that mean for extracurriculars tomorrow?
We won't travel for sure. Now that's we are much more probable to play because of we're canceling because of the cold rather than
The snow.
the snow.
Right.
But it also depends on the school at the other end. Takes two.
Killian size him up. Crossover move, kicks over Jenkins. Soto with the open look in the corner. Soto with the shot and airballed it short. Turnover, Ware couldn't handle it. Over to 23 Boyd. Boyd with the layup, no good, out of bounds. See what they call it, Titans ball. Jenkins to inbound. Kicks over to Soto. Soto looking back for Jenkins. Jenkins on the wing. Big pass over to Killian. Killian driving. Back over to Jenkins. Another bit of high ball there. Soto with another look. Fakes the pass. Back to Killian on the other side. Killian with a nice move. Shots up. No good.
I like
Down
the
Shaw ball.
patience.
Yeah.
I like the patience.
Lamb can bring it up court. Guarded by Soto. Looks like he got away with a little bit of carry there. Wilson guarding. Kicked back out. Traveling violation called on number 2-4.
Now I'm going to show you, if you notice that possession, Shaw was having problems because all 10 guys were on the same side of the court.
Right.
So that, 5 offensive guys means it's pretty crowded with 5 defensive guys over there.
Right.
And that's exactly the opposite of what you want to do. Now see the
Soto, open 3, missed it in and out. Rebound grab by Moore, good rebound.
and those are good shots because of their catch and shoot, feet set.
Deflected by
At this level, shooting a 3 off a dribble or a move there are very few people that should do that.
Right. Very often those people will also be playing on JV or varsity as well.
Yes. Now there's a good point.
Yeah. Shot up. Missed it off the top of the
Blasted,
backboard. Yeah. Moy with the ball. Guarded by Lampkin. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins really likes the wing, I've noticed. Over in the corner, bringing it back out. Over to Moy. Moy kicks it to Soto.
That's it. And that's it.
Soto to Wilson. Wilson down to Boyd. Reverse
Nicely
layup.
done.
Good.
Nicely done.
The execution on the triangle for this freshman team is amazing.
The patience has made all the difference in the world.
Which I think that goes back to our point. Dax McCall is
very
fantastic.
good. Very good.
Guarded up. Wilson contested. Shot no good. Soto fighting for it. Ripped it out. Bring it up court. Kicking it over to Jenkins. Jenkins, off the fingertips.
Okay.
That's okay. Kicks it down to Boyd.
Shoot the
Brings
ball.
it back over to Soto. Soto to Moy. Moy to Soto. And just lost track of the clock there.
Court awareness. How about 15-4?
15-4. Great run. Spearheaded by Llanos. Okay, we'll be back after this break. All right, welcome back, everybody. After a 15-4 third quarter for the Titans, it is 36-25 to start this fourth here. Avon Killian, excuse me, as the ball kicks it down.
There's the pick and roll.
And oh, just couldn't hit it. Fighting for the rebound. Ware pushing it up to Matthews. Matthews guarded by Connor. Crossover move, left side, driving up with it, contested by Wilson. He just ran into a brick wall.
There's another time. You know, Luke just walled up, and that's quite a wall.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is, yeah. Just didn't move, just planted his feet, and good luck getting around him. And just a good play by Ware there. Drove in, went right over Luke.
11 for him now.
Killian passes it over to Connors.
He and Janos
Killian.
The only two in double
with
figures.
a touch pass over to Wilson, fouled.
Big Luke's going to go to the line for 2.
Yep.
He's got 7.
House just grabbed him and stopped the layup there. Really solid touch pass, though, from Janos.
Well, they have really figured out this zone.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same pattern every single time, and it works.
Yeah, well, that's good coaching.
Yeah.
do what works.
And on the other side, not a lot of adjustments being made from Shaw. Second shot. Went glass and nailed it.
It's Wednesday. The banks aren't usually open this late.
When you're a Wilson, they are. Guard by Connor. Wow, good move.
Everybody looked at him. Nobody helped with him.
Yeah. Killian with the ball. Bringing it up court here. Cross court to Connor. Over to Jenkins.
They just did the same thing.
Move. Looks like you might have got away with an extra step there, but
one of the things that young players have to realize is that the man with the ball is the one that can score.
That is true.
And the first job is to stop the ball.
Yeah. Killian to inbound. Janos got it touched up and good. Lampkin has it here.
Out to a 12-point lead.
Guarded by Janos. Lampkin going to drive. Now shut him down. Jenkins defending 15. Traveling violation on Moore. A 12-point lead for the Titans now. Connor kicks it over to Killian. Back to Connor. Touch passes galore. Over to Janos. Oh, they went for it again. Didn't work.
That's okay.
Yeah. Looks like Ware figured out the secret there.
Off
Titans
a foot
ball.
and out of bounds.
Deflected by
Look at the
levels
look
of
at
the defense.
Coach McCall with the enthusiasm, just sprinted down the bench, clapping his hands.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things it takes coaches a while to figure out is you coached for the next play, not for the last play. Because you can't undo. And he does a great job of that.
Janos dumps it off, changes pass type.
Big Luke.
Luke with the shot.
10 for Luke.
Touch pass didn't work, so we go for the bounce pass.
And now they've got 21 from their two bigs, Janos and Wilson.
Yep. Lampkin with a far away Euro turned into a floater.
And there, again, stop the ball.
Yeah.
You leave your man to stop the ball. Team defense.
Connor dumps over to Janos. Janos.
And
Killian for three. Missed it. And guess who got the rebound and the layup?
And if you ran that back, it's a coaching clinic. It's 3 against 2 when you're on that side. That time, because of the last play when Wilson got the layup,
Lampkin for the three. Couldn't hit it.
the baseline man stayed inside, so Killian was open for the jumper.
Yep.
And
House with it. Now you're seeing a fast-paced play here for Shaw.
you know,
Trying
that's
to catch
House's
up.
first basket, according to my sheet.
Really?
I've got him for a bunch of free throws,
Yeah.
Now, the third part of that is that Janos has to look for his own. He could have gone right down the lane there.
Euro step move again. Great finish.
That was a nice finish.
Connor bringing it up court.
10-point lead with 3:40. See, that's
Drives right in, and he got fouled.
good recognition right there. That's
Probably on
why
it.
you have to stop the ball.
Yeah. Caught the defense off balance, went right to him. Option was either foul or give up a layup. They chose foul.
Now they'll wait until the second of the two to substitute in. You've got Andrews and Osorio over there. And different scores table than normal. You only sub on 2-shot fouls. You only sub on the second one. Yep. Teachable moment.
10-point lead here for the Titans.
Oh, that might have been 5 fouls. That was what we were beeping about.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Did seem like he was getting up there a little bit.
So, one of the two bigs, number 30, House fouls out with, oh, you know what? I said that was his first. It was his second basket.
First shot good from Connor.
He fouls out with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, Big Luke back getting a blow.
Downsize the warehouse.
Glenn Jenkinson, was that who came in?
Yep.
Second shot up, but hit soft, didn't go in, out of bounds, off of Llanos.
Just correct on that. That was Andrews that checked in.
Okay. And now, yeah, that's right. Andrews and now Osorio.
Yep.
Hey, I knew that. I called their name. It is true that as you get older, you forget things faster.
Lampkin being guarded by Osorio. Deep three. Nailed it.
Now, I'm not going to criticize that shot too much because they were down 11. But now it's an 8-point game. That's not normally a shot that you work for.
Yep.
I don't care how good of a shooter you are or what level you're at. You can get that shot anytime you want.
Over to Llanos. Kicks back up to Killian. Killian resetting the offense here.
That's just keep it wide. And now they're going to match up or are they going to stay in the zone?
Llanos. Wow, great catch. Fakes the pass over to Killian. Killian on the wing. Crossover move. Titans look like they're just slowing it down here, looking to drain some clock. Killian driving in, pulls it back out.
That's good. That's good basketball knowledge right there, what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Killian drives it in, dumps it off. Andrews with the layup. Great pass, great finish.
Yep, that was perfect offense for the Titan. Ran about 40 seconds and got a layup.
We're bringing it up court here, guarded by Killian. Takes over to 11, deep three, missed it.
And again, that's a basketball situation shot.
Yep.
Now the situation's the other end. The enemy is the clock for Lorain.
Looking down 2 minutes here. Killian driving in, nice move, nice layup.
6 for Avon. Lead back to 12 with 2.
Lamb can bring it up court, pushing it. Lost control of the ball.
We'll go to the other way. Boyd.
Zaria to inbound. Look for Moy here. Can only assume Avon and Glenn's nights are done.
Nicely done by the Titans in the second half.
Yep.
27-15.
Moy kicks it over Soto, back to Zaria to Moy. Boyd coming up to set the screen. Fakes the shot, goes back over. Keep your feet going, Soto. Back to Moy. Titans looking to drain as much clock as they can here. And traveling violation called on Moy. That is the risk you run in that situation if you don't have the strongest dribbler.
And what happened there was the spacing was bad to make the pass.
Right.
You got to... you're holding the ball doesn't mean you're standing still. You've got to make yourself available for that pass. As the ball moves, you should be moving.
That's why you often see Avon in those situations, because he has an ability to slide in and out and always keep his feet moving.
That was a good defensive play, knocking the ball off of the Cardinal.
Minute 15 as the ref tells the young player to go get the ball.
Something that has always frustrated me. Right there.
Sorry to inbound. Moy with him getting stuck in the backcourt here. Got to be careful. Slipped. Foul will be called on Matthews.
And again, there's a lot of contact there, but as soon as Moy went to the ground, now you've got to call it because the contact has created a disadvantage. Holy.
Moy gets it.
Guarded him away.
Soto with a fast three. Hit it.
6 for him on a pair of threes.
That'll be a 15-point lead for the Titans and presumably the game.
Yeah, that ought to do it under a minute.
Tough shot. Missed it. All air. Soto with the rebound. Slowing it down, bringing it up court. Kicks over. Oh, good steal by Matthews. Goes up for the layup. 42 seconds left here.
And don't pass the ball over your head.
Whoa. Hip check from 11.
It's a common foul. They'll just inbound it again.
Yep.
Whistle.
Full timeout from Coach Dax McCall.
Interesting. 36 ticks to go.
Yeah, solid game from the Titans so far in the second half.
Really, really well. I mean, it's a 30-point second half, number one, after 21 in the first. And the two, well, the guy that made the difference was Llanos. I've got him for 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 15 points in the ball game.
Yeah. A ton of those coming to the second half. Oh, also, quick reminder. Safety motto here at Lorain City Schools is if you see something, say something. If you see anything, share safety concerns with any school employee or adult. You can also call Safer Schools Ohio hotline at 844-SAFE-OH. Or you can text the Lorain Police tip line at 440-204-2555. If you see something, say something. But yeah, back to the game. I mean, Llanos has been the player of the game by about a mile so far today. I mean, he is just effort, intensity. He's been playing phenomenal ball. 36 seconds to go, 13-point lead for the Titans. Kicks it over, Moy has it, bringing it up. Shaw emptied out their bench. Over to Zario, just slowing it down. 25 seconds left, Moy dribbling over. Screen set by Boyd. Lost control, traveling violation on number 2, Moy.
And one of the things that's difficult about running clock like that is it's very tough to simulate the kind of urgency that a defense has at the end of a game. You usually work on that at the end of practice, and everybody knows it's going to be the last thing, and everybody's tired, so they let the passes go. Yep. That's good discipline right there.
And with that, game will end. 51-38 Titans. Well, Jay, thoughts on the game?
Good adjustments at the half for the Titans and Coach McCall. I like their energy and the fact that they were able to adjust on the fly. It probably haven't seen too much zone at the freshman level, and they just played 28 minutes of zone and were able to adjust to it and learn to attack it. And that, quite honestly, was the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, it was a really, really solid performance second half, and I would be remiss to not mention TJ Llanos.
Yes.
Oh, man. I mean, from a freshman to play with that anticipation, touch, ability, I mean, it was really, really great to see.
And you know what, Parker? They played so well, I'm going to give them tomorrow off. No school.
Yeah. Stay home. Play some video games. What are you going to do?
No, actually, Lorain School's closed tomorrow because of weather. So.
And then stay updated on those extracurriculars.
Yep.
It's still a little bit up in the air.
But that was a good win for Lorain. 12-2 on the year is no joke.
Yeah, no, it's really, really solid for a freshman squad. Okay, so from Parker Pronick and myself, Jay Ferguson, the illustrious Joe Bach, have a wonderful evening, and stay safe, everybody.